What's up, everybody? I am going to be reacting to this YouTube video, and it's super scary. So, it's a scary animation.
Say no.
It's super scary, and yeah, let's get started. Well, before we do, turn on post notifications. Turn on post notifications and subscribe and like to my YouTube channel. Please and thank you. And yeah, let's get started. Trying to adjust this. Sorry. Wait, no. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. This is like a creepy one. It's called Someone Tried to Break in Our House. And yeah. So. Wait, first of all, what was that? What was that? What? What's the point? What was the point of that? What was the point of that? Never mind.
I am a 16-year-old girl.
16 years old.
Placed in the city to visit my aunt and uncle's house in the suburbs of New Jersey. I mainly went to hang out with my cousin. Let's call her Kate. My cousin and I are 3 years apart.
Did you just say, let's call her Kate? Like you don't know what to call her? Or call her name is... I'm confused. This still doesn't make sense. So, yeah.
My aunt and uncle both worked in Manhattan. One day, my aunt and uncle decided to attend a party after work. During the day, Kate and I went down to the street to her friend's house because they had a pool. We spent all day swimming. When we walked back to her house, it was around 4 p.m.
First of all, is it even summer yet? In this thing? Is it even summer? Whoa! What? Well, this is some like video, so probably. I don't know.
Bonte.
It was still sunny out.
Bonte.
All of a sudden, Kate's phone stopped working. Nothing to
muffins.
I still had mine and it was brand new.
Get the cinnamon bun.
Day, Kate and I went down to the street to her friend's house because they had a pool.
Y'all ain't ready to
We
eat?
spent all day swimming. When we walked back to her house, it was around 4 p.m. It was still sunny out. All of a sudden, Kate's phone stopped working. Nothing to worry about. I still had mine and it was brand new. We spent another hour outside and figured it was time to call my aunt to tell her we were okay. On the steps, I pulled my phone out, but it was not working. We took the battery out, put it back in, but still nothing. With no way to call my aunt, we just went inside the house. It was maybe 5 p.m. Kate's older sister, Julie, a high schooler, was spending the night at her friend's house, so we were all alone. In the living room, we put the two sofas together as we normally did when I slept over. We were both tired and ready to sleep. We had been left alone like this a lot of times, so it didn't faze us. The house is big and gets... A high schooler was spending the night at her friend's house, so we were all alone. In the living room, we put the two sofas together as we normally did when I slept over. We were both tired and ready to sleep. We had been left alone like this a lot of times, so it...
Whoa! What is that? He just staring at them. First of all,
didn't faze us. The house is big and gets pitch black. All of a sudden, we heard a big bang that sounded like brass or metal coming from across the hall. We got up and checked Kate's room. Nothing had fallen. We went back to the living room to sleep. Maybe 2 hours later, we heard another bang coming from the room. We checked again. Nothing had fallen. This time, we were a little unnerved. We went back but stayed up and shortly heard a bang a third time coming from the same room. We were nervous. We went on opposite sides of the hallway and walked in the room this time like a little SWAT team. Everything was intact.
see the dog going.
We couldn't sleep after.
The
We
dog's
stayed up on the
voice.
sofas and saw a shadow coming from the basement.
No, that
The basement
dog-
had no
yes.
door.
That's
It
what
was
it
just
said, yes.
open. No one was home yet. We called out for
And
Kate's
the people
parents, and
who
if they
just
were
showed
home,
up.
they would have said something. Their driveway was empty, their car wasn't there. We were terrified. Kate and I grabbed knives, and we just stayed down on the kitchen floor. Nothing happened. After another hour, we went back to the sofas. We woke up to the sound of a girl screaming, "Help me!" We sprang up and heard someone banging on the door, but we were too petrified because we saw another shadow next to the shadow from earlier. Terrified, we just made sure the door was locked and went back to the sofa. After 30 minutes, we were woken up again, but this time to a police car and ambulance lights coming through from the living room windows. We were exhausted and went back to sleep. Sometime during the early morning, Kate's parents came home. We were sleeping and heard a huge bang coming from Kate's room. This time, my uncle came up from the basement, which is where my aunt and uncle's room was. He was holding one of his metal bats. He was ready to protect us. With my uncle in front of us, we all went into the room. Nothing was on the ground and nothing had
The
fallen.
dog, bro.
We knew we weren't
The
crazy because
dog.
even Kate's parents heard it. We never could explain what happened that night. The next morning, both Kate and my phone started working. After that day, I hated going to their house. I believe their house is haunted. Either that or someone was trying to come inside because they knew their car wasn't in the driveway and they thought they could break in.
Ugh. I'm done. I'm done. Nope. I'm done.
This story is totally
That's
true.
another one.
It happened to me when I was about 4 years old.
C
My
part 2
dad
to
used to
finish
really like
this
going on
first another
vacation with
one.
me and my family. One time, we went to what I
Son, take them socks off too.